welcome everybody to episode 14 of AWT, Andrew's Wrestling Talk, where we bring you the news and reviews of wrestling around the UK and much more. On tonight's show, I've got a Q5 with none other than this man. That's it, Jason King. You will all be very excited to see this one this evening as well. This is a very, very interesting interview with Jason King. Also, we've got some stuff that we got upcoming, some announcements from other places, plus the results on the cool and uncool wall. That's right, Cesaro and Sheamus, and also what we've got coming up also on the cool and uncool wall for next week as well. Plus, also going to announce here the AWT Awards of 2016 that will be happening next week. Also joined with my co-host Andy Evans from UPW will be joining me as well. So let's go on to what we've got coming up. So we've had a few announcements over this past week. Fight Nation Wrestling that will be back in February in Canterbury, Eastbourne and Weymouth. So for the Canterbury show on the 10th of February, it's Fight Nation Chapter 3, the third year of Fight. And the couple of matches that we've had announced there is Timothy Thatcher versus PJ Black, and also for the British Fight Nation Heavyweight Championship it will be champion Mark Haskins to go against Chris Ridgway. Now for the Eastbourne one on the 11th, it will be the British Fight Nation Championship again. It will be Mark Andrews versus PJ Black, and also they will be they've also announced their first ever Z-Force title. Now the Z-Force title, I believe, is going to be a little bit like the X Division Championship in TNA. Very interesting belt. Nice to see that Fight Nation have brought in another championship. Give some other guys a chance to win some gold. Or should I say some silver, because it's all silver. It's a silver championship. We have no announcements on the Weymouth show just yet, but I'm sure it will be just as jam-packed as the others. So, moving on to another one. On the 8th of January here, we got Rev Pro, Revolution Pro Wrestling. We got Don McGee versus Rob Elias. We also got Shay Samuels teaming up with James Castle to go against Josh Wall and Curtis Chapman. That's right, good old Curtis Chapman. Eddie Dennis to go against Josh Bodum. Also, Zach Gibson to go against Trent Seven. Dave Mastiff to go against Tyler Bates. Marty Skrull and Pete Dunne to go against Ryan Smile and Shane Strickland. Zack Sabre Jr. to go against RJ Singh. And for the RPW British Tag Team titles, it will be Charlie Garrett and Joel Redman to go against and defend their titles against the London Riots. Great, fantastic. Looking forward to that event. Cracking event. Now, Progress Wrestling Chapter 41. Now, there's not much here to be announced because this card is a mystery card, which means you won't know anything that happens on that night unless you're going to that night. So, yes, it's going to be the unboxing live at the Electric Ballroom. So, like I said, no announcements. So, if you're going to Chapter 41, let us know here on AWT so we can give some results on what happened and what we had there. So SS Wrestling as well. South Side Wrestling. Yes. On the 4th of February. Sucker for Pain in Nottingham. They've got Colt Cabana and Melina. And we've got Colt Cabana versus Damian Dunn. We've also got Ethan Page versus Robbie X. And of course the Queen of Southside title. It will be Melina defending the title against Casey Owens. Awesome, fantastic. Home Wrestling. Leftover Turkey Mania. Brilliant. We got some more matches here. We got Mark Messer versus Paul McSherry. The Most Wanted versus Rich and Famous. I'll have to go against Sam Steele. Also Jay Gardner to go against Keir Payne. And the King of Flight Championship, it will be on the line. Ashley Dunn to go against Jeannie Money. Awesome, brilliant, cracking events going on there. Also, so we got another match announcement here for UPW's 2nd anniversary Super Show. So the matches that we've got there we've got Marty Skrull versus Dirty Dick Riley. We've got Savvy Sid Scala to go against Charleston Hotshot Allen in match 3. We've also got Cody Rhodes to go against Yestin Reese. Non-title match, but still should be an epic match. Also, we've got the match that's been announced. It will be the Legion of Lords, Rishi Ghosh and Lord Gideon Grey to go against Johnny Storm and the returning Andy Simmons. Fantastic. Also, as well, the Brothers Or had left a message on their page, and UPW page, saying that they still haven't had their announcement on who's going to be doing their open challenge. Now, apparently, it's Bruce. So they're going to be going up against Bruce and a tag team partner, by the looks of things. Well, that tag team partner has got to be Jake McCluskey. It's got to be the Brothers Or versus the Liquid Dreams. That's what I want to see. Maybe that's what everybody else wants to see. I don't know. Let me know here on AWT. But that's what I want to see. I want to see the Brothers Or versus the Liquid Dreams. And that's what we've got coming up so far. So moving on now, we're going to move you on to the Q5 with Jason King. The best man. Long live the king. Sir. Here you go, guys. This is the Q5 with Jason King. This was a very, very interesting interview. You guys are going to find this very funny, more than likely. And here you go. This is Jason King on the Q5. So welcome everybody to another edition of the Q5 with none other than my special guest, Jason King. Welcome to the show.
That was a real crap entrance.
Right.
He didn't shush it, right? What he should have said was, the man in there with man with power. I am the man for all seasons, and I proved tonight my UPW debut. What I said all along from day one. I'm just that much better than the rest. This chump, if he had any sense, what he would have done is he'd have bowed down, kissed my ring. But no, you better make this quick, because time is money. I got a lot of money, and I'm not wasting it sitting here with you. Do you understand that? You interrupt me, I'm going to smack you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes, what?
Yes, sir. Alright, question 1 then. Where did it all begin for you then?
The day I was born. Next.
Who inspired you to be the pro wrestler that you are today?
What?
I said, who inspired you to be the pro wrestler that you are today?
I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, Self, you're just too good to be a nobody. Here we are.
Alright.
What was your
Future.
name?
Car.
Who?
Car.
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 Carl. What a stupid name. My name's Carl. I got my own show. I'm Carl. Stupid name. Carl, I don't like
future
you.
holds for you.
I don't
then?
like you, Carl. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, that's all right. I'm good with that. What do you think the future holds for you?
Success, money, class. Did you see my match, Carl?
I did.
Carl?
I was right there.
A stupid question. What does the future hold for me? More money, more titles. I'm going to do all of this.
A dream match.
Against me. Me in the mirror every day. That's the best matchup for me, is the mirror. Who else can last with me? Who can hang with me? Who competes like me? Carl. Carl, it's a rhetorical question. Don't answer me. No one can compete at my level. Isn't that right, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
That's it. Biggest highlight of your career so far?
It's not being here. This is the low point. In fact, I'm going to fire my agent in a minute. I'm not kidding, I'm going to fire him in a minute. Next question.
Oh, that's it. I'm all out of questions, so...
Carl, go away. Carl, no. Go away. Get out of the shop. Go away, Carl. Go away. This is what you really wanted, wasn't it? I was interviewing with me, not with Carl. What sort of a name is Carl? What a stupid name. Carl's parents, why did you name him Carl? He's stupid. UPW. My name is Jason King, and I am the best man.
So welcome back. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that interview that I did there with Jason King. He obviously didn't like me very much. Well, not like I'm saying most people probably don't like me very much, but still, it was very interesting. Never been spoken to like that by a wrestler, and he will be the first. But, Jason King, I will get you back here on AWT, whether it's for a Q5, a pre-show, here live in the studio, I don't care. We will get you back here on AWT. That's right, Jason King, everybody. So, moving on to the cool and uncool wall. So this week I've been posting up the newly crowned Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus. Are they cool and uncool? And we had very mixed reaction with this one. This was very good. And the votes are in. I have been counting the votes today, and it is turned out that Cesaro and Sheamus, once again, my printer's not working, is cool. That's right, so Cesaro and Sheamus are on the cool side of the uncool. Cool and uncool. Fantastic. So this week, on the cool and uncool wall, we are leading away from WWE and TNA. We're leading away from that, and we're going to bring it over now here to the UK. And for the cool and uncool wall is this new Z-Force Championship from Fight Nation. Is it cool and uncool? Like I said earlier, it's going to be a little bit like the X Division Championship. It's all high flying, zero gravity. I guess that's what it means, Z-Force. The title itself, I'm not so sure on how the title looks. These days, titles don't look very good. Nobody seems to be making great championships anymore. But we shall see. We'll put this up for the week on whether you think it's cool and uncool. Now, obviously, they've not actually even had it yet. It won't be until February when they come back and start doing shows again. But let's see what you lot think about this if you haven't seen it. It's the Z-Force Championship from Fight Nation. Is it cool or uncool? Awesome. Right, so as we've just had a Q5, next week is my New Year episode, and I will be joined here in the studio with Andy Evans, and we have another Q5 for you, brought to you by Richard Meredith, and it will be this man. That's right, Eddie Kenway. Now, I was there. I wasn't there to do it. I was there recording. I was there, stood behind the camera. A very interesting, very, very good interview. Sky Smithson being the bodyguard to stop Eddie Kenway smacking Rich in the mouth. At least, you know, you got away with that, Reg. So, yeah, so next week, yes, Q5 with Eddie Kenway, the Samoan Monster, I like to call him. That's going to be very interesting, so look up for that. Keep your eyes open for that one next week, guys. So also next week, as well as I have Andy Evans here in the studio, we are going to be bringing you the AWT Awards of 2016. Now, we're very, very excited about this. This is going to be very interesting. So let's go through some of the awards that we're going to be putting up over the week. We'll be showing you. Now, one of these will be fan voting. Now, we'll go through that one first. So the fan voting of an AWT award will be the best Q5 of 2016. So your nominees for this will be the man that you've just watched, Jason King. Also, we will have Sky Smithson, Savvy Sid Scala, and the Brothers Orr, as I've only done 4. So there's your 4 nominees for the best Q5 of 2016 AWT award. I'm hoping this is going to go down really well. You never know. So we've also got here, we've got the best face of 2016 in the UK. Also the best heel of 2016 in the UK. The best tag team of 2016 here in the UK. The best entrance. The best theme music of 2016 over here in the UK. Also the UK Wrestling Star of the Year. To the AWT award. Also the International Star of the Year. That's right. And possibly the Match of the Year. So they are going to be all our categories. They're going to be all brought to you by me and my team. My team hopefully will be getting involved with this as well. So it's going to be great. So absolutely fantastic. We're very, very looking forward. We've got all our nominees. And we will be showing you the nominees through the week as well on each category through the week here on Facebook. So keep your eye on that for the AWT Awards. Now, before I move on here with some random news, some wrestling around the UK itself, and the world itself, I just want to bring up one point, and that will be my pre-shows. I've had a very overwhelming demand to do another pre-show for UPW or whoever else. Now, this last time I did a pre-show, it was a test in the water. That test in the water has obviously been a success because a lot of people seem to like it and they want to see more. That's fantastic, and I really applaud you fans and thank you very much for your overwhelming response over the pre-show. So, there's no definites just yet. I'll more likely announce it in the new year, but I'm hoping for the next 2 shows with UPW, with second anniversary possibly, and the next generation 2 in Yeovil, more than likely. We'll be bringing you pre-shows then with highlight trailers and so much other stuff to go with it. And I'm hoping to catch some of the guys after the matches and get their thoughts on their matches as well. So we will, we'll get into that, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you some more. But thank you fans for your overwhelming demand on pre-shows. Absolutely fantastic, and it's great to see that I'm making a change here in British wrestling as well. So let's have a look at some of these news that we had around the world and around the UK. So the Elimination Chamber matches, we had some Elimination Chamber matches being announced on Facebook. They are all fake, by the way. Why would there be a match announced for Elimination Chamber in a 2 out of 3 Falls match, John Cena versus AJ Styles, when they just had the match announced for the Royal Rumble? There's some other ones as well, and they've all got massive stipulations to it. So, of course, it's fake. And nobody actually announced an Elimination Chamber match, as far as I'm aware, either. Marty Scurll will be defending his Ring of Honor TV Championship against Juice Robinson, New Japan star, Saturday night centre stage, on the centre stage. Or at the centre stage, sorry. So that should be very interesting. Huge UK star of Marty Scurll. Ass-kicking machine right there. Hog Wrestling, House of Glory, I believe it's called. I've put a free match up on YouTube. It's Cody Rhodes versus Matt Riddle. Give it a watch. It's fantastic. It should be on there now. This past episode on SmackDown, apparently John Cena turned heel. Or he's turning heel. We'll see. I haven't watched it yet, so we'll only see what happens there. A segment on Raw. Cody Rhodes is not happy about a segment that was on Raw about with some pop figure that was Bayley, Goldust, and R-Truth, and Anderson and Gallows. And apparently Carl Anderson ripped the head off of the American Dream pop figure, which has left Cody Rhodes in a bit of a rant and rampage. He's not happy about that at all. I wouldn't be either if somebody had ripped my dad's head off on a pop figure. But there you go. Also, last bit of news here that I've got here is Refuse to Lose, WCPW's Refuse to Lose, is 50% off on Fight. So if you haven't seen it, you can get it for 50% off on the Fight app. Fantastic. That's always good. Don't forget, you can always, of course, listen to TWS on Sundays on their radio station. It's very, very close now. Their 6th birthday. 303 episodes it will be. Fantastic. Also, don't forget to sign up to Total Wrestling Magazine as well. And that's all I have for you here on episode 14. My part Christmas special. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Q5 with Jason King. Don't forget to join me here next week with my guest Andy Evans with another Q5 of Eddie Kenway from Richard Meredith, plus the results in the AWT Awards. So much coming in for the first episode of 2017, episode 15. I have been your host, Carl Andrews, and I will see you next time for episode 15 of AWT, and good night.